So now it's time to make a single crochet. To make a single crochet, we need an elevation from our work as one chain because it's really small thing. You're gonna see in a minute, but to do it, you need to have a little bit of elevation. The elevation will increase as you go from a single crochet to half double crochet to double crochet to triple double crochet or triple crochet or so as you can see, I have my chain. So to do a single crochet, you always want to start with making an extra chain to have an elevation as a wall. We're gonna build a wall, make a piece of clothes. So we need that elevation, okay? So I have my 10. As I wanna get my 10 single crochet, I'm gonna make another single crochet. So I have 11. If you work directly to the next stitch, you have one here, and you skip this one and go to the next chain that you already have, you will end up having a 9 single crochet. So if you want to work 10 and I have 10 chains, I need to work another one, so I'm gonna do it. So I have my extra. This is an extra. That will be the elevation of my single crochet. Okay, when I do the double crochet, you're gonna see and understand it even more. So this one doesn't count, so I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna do anything to it. So I'm gonna go to the first chain from my 10 chain that I made earlier in the last chapter, and usually we yarn over, okay, to make like half double crochet and double crochet and so on. But for single crochet, it's a very simple kind of a stitch. So without doing anything, we're just having our loop here. We're not gonna yarn over or anything. We just go directly from this one to this space here. If you look closer, okay, I'm gonna zoom in just a bit, just like that, so it'll be easier and more like having more light. Still have light. So can you see that we have kind of like this kind of a braid like chain, right? So you have this like 7 or V's, like it's a 7 in Arabic. Okay, this V's shape that you have, you always have a space between them. Okay, so you have like if I hold it like this, you have an upper loop and a lower loop, upper loop and lower loop. You just go in between and you just take one of these 2 loops. Okay, when you work your base, you need to take one of these 2 loops. This is the basic work, by the way. So as you can see, I have my first stitch here on my first chain. I'm gonna skip it because this is the extra one. So I'm gonna go to here. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit, zoom out. Already zoom in the editing. So this is like a nice lighting. So as I zoom in with the camera, I become more darker. I don't want to do that. So let's do the stitch. Okay, skipping the first is the extra one. In the second one, which is my first stitch in the 10, I'm gonna go just in here, taking the upper loop only. See that? Taking the upper loop only. And then I'm gonna yarn over, just like that. Take the yarn and go from my first loop only. Take that here. Okay. So I have a loop from this loop. So I have 2 loops. This is the single crochet. And next what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna yarn over again and take my yarn through the 2 loops together. That's it. So now we finished our first single crochet. Let's do it again. The next stitch, I'm gonna go to the upper loop here, this one. Without yarning over, directly take your hook and go through that loop, just like that. And then I'm gonna yarn over, go through that loop. So I have 2 loops. Then yarn over, go through 2, and I have my second. Again, go here, just that, without yarn over. Again, I'm gonna yarn over, go through that loop, have 2, again, yarn over, go through 2. Now I finished 3. As you can see, it's pretty small stitch. This is the simple stitch or the basic stitch. It's the single crochet. It's single because you just have 2 loops. You just yarn over once. Okay, It's like, it's called like single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, triple crochet. It's just going like this, how you yarn over like this, or how you take your yarn through the loops, okay? How many times. So it's a simple and single because it's you do it once. Again, I'm gonna go in here, take our upper loop, just yarn over through that loop, and then yarn over through 2. Again, yarn over through that, yarn over through 2. See? It's very simple. And I'm gonna complete that in a nice way. How I work it, it's a little bit like slower, but once you get the hang of it, it will be so easy for you. So now I finished my 10 single crochet. As you can see, this is how it looks like. It's very small, it's very simple, and it's very basic. So this is the first stitch that we're gonna use in this video. So let's go and see how to make the double crochet.